Hello there, Sagittarius. Thank you for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of December 22nd through the 28th. The tarot deck that I'm using today is my, Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg. Almost had a little brain fart. Did have a little brain fart there, actually. Let's leave out the almost and be completely honest. So let's get started. Sagittarius on Monday, Seven of Cups, options, options, options. You're just trying to sort through those options on Monday, trying to figure out what is it that you really want to do. And I feel like this is just going to manifest in a bunch of ways for lots of you. This can have to do with the gifts that you want to get for people. This can also have to do with the food that you want to serve or the food that you want to eat. This can have to do with who do I want to spend my time with during the holidays. So lots and lots of options coming up on Monday for you to kind of sort through and figure out. And then on Tuesday, we have Justice in reverse. Wow, second time this has come up for somebody this week. So Justice in reverse. This is really talking about a situation. Now this can be a court situation, it can be a work situation, it can be a family situation, and it can even be a relationship situation, like if you have a romantic partner. This could be going on with the romantic partner, but somebody is judging you. Okay, and so on Tuesday I do show somebody is judging you, and what I'm showing is that they're not getting all the information. They're not judging you fairly. And so what happens in a case like this when you're not being judged fairly is that if you have been doing everything the way that you know that you should be doing it, and you haven't done anything that could be considered wrong, since justice is coming in upside down, that means justice is not going to be served. So you're not going to be given the outcome that you really deserve to have here, considering what you've put into the situation. Now, same thing. If you have been acting underhanded or sneaky or trying to get away with stuff, justice also is not going to be served for you in that case on Tuesday. So if you've been trying to get away with stuff and not really operating on the up and up, guess what? You're probably going to get away with it on Tuesday. Okay, so that's the truth of the matter there, Sagittarius. Now, Wednesday, Sagittarius, we have a really good card coming in. This is the Strength card. And the Strength card just talks about self-confidence level, self-acceptance level. This is a card that tells me that you are really in a place where you're accepting yourself for who you are, no criticisms, no judgments. You know, not saying that you don't want to improve anything or that you won't, but that you're okay. You're accepting who you are right now and going, okay, so this is how it is. This is how I am. All right. This is what I want to do about it. This is what I want to keep the same. But it's a really good place because it's a place where you can really operate from your true self. And you can really operate in a way that moves you towards your true goals. So it's a very nice card for you on Wednesday, Christmas Eve. Sagittarius. Seven of Clubs on Christmas Day. Seven of Clubs on Christmas Day, Christmas Day, Christmas Day. Okay, so normally a Seven of Clubs means that it's time for you to take a stand for yourself and time for you to hold back or halt all the gossipers and all the naysayers and all the people coming against you by taking a stand for yourself. It's not that you're actually attacking them, but you're standing up for yourself. Now, for some of you, I see this manifesting in a simple little game of Monopoly. Just stand up for yourself. Don't let everybody beat up on you. For others of you, I see this as, you know, some very real conflict that's been brewing for really quite a long time. And this is kind of your chance to set the record straight. But in doing so, you want to remain calm and sane and not triggered. People around you will be triggered and not calm and not sane, and those people are not people that you can talk to and expect to have a decent outcome. So if you can stay calm and stay on a sane level, it will help them to come down to a calm and sane level and help them to understand where you're coming from, and that you know, you're not such a bad person after all if they actually look at the whole truth. Okay, so that's what I see for you on Christmas Day. Then the day after Christmas, on Friday, you have the Judgment card in reverse. Now the Judgment card in reverse is very different than the Justice card in reverse. The Judgment card in reverse I just love. It talks about a situation on Friday where somebody would do something that it would be very easy for you to feel insulted or offended by. But instead of going off the deep end and, knocking them down to the sidewalk and slapping them silly, which is always the first temptation, you decide to cut them some slack and give them some grace, not even let it faze you. And then the cool thing about when the Judgment card comes in upside down like this, the cool thing to me about this situation is you're the one giving the grace. Okay? So it seems like you're really the one putting out all the effort here. But what you find out later on generally is that, and I think this is going to happen in most of your cases on Friday, is that other person was just in a really bad place emotionally or mentally, and they didn't either mean the things the way that they came across, or else they have some other stuff going on so that they are just totally like tantruming all over the place because they can't do anything about what is going on in their lives that doesn't feel good, that's so out of control. And a lot of times when we find out what the other person is going through that did something that would offend us or insult us normally, if they're going through something big, a lot of times we're just like, oh, wow, I am so glad I did not react the way I typically would to that. So that's kind of what I see happening for you on Friday. Okay, so Ace of Swords in reverse coming up for you on Saturday. This just means on Saturday you're going to be passing along some good ideas to other people around you. Ace of Swords is communication, so this could be telephone communication of these good ideas, maybe even email, possibly letter. Wow, I am getting the impression some of you are going to be writing some cards out. I guess after Christmas, why not? We can do thank you cards. And so I just do see some communication, and I see some communication of some good ideas going on Saturday. Now Sunday, wow, this is the second time this card has shown up on Sunday this week. We have a lot of repeaters. Okay, way more than usual for 1 week. King of Coins showing up for you, Sagittarius, on Sunday. Now the King of Coins is telling me that on Sunday, Sagittarius, you're going to feel like, you know what? I did okay on Christmas. I may not have been perfect, but I stayed pretty close to my budget. I haven't spent so much that I'm going to be paying for this for the next 6 to 9 months. So I'm doing okay. So you're feeling like, okay, I handled this pretty well. When Sunday rolls around, it's kind of like, okay, I don't have to recover and clean up as much as I normally do, or as much as I fear doing. All right, so that's a good thing. Okay, so that is your week, Sagittarius. For those of you who would like to schedule a private session with me, please check out my website. Make sure I'm the best reader for you. I'm at amista.info. That's amista.info. Once you have found out a little bit more about me, if you still decide that I'm the best reader for you, go ahead and get in touch with me then, and we will schedule your reading for as soon as possible. For the rest of you, I will see you next week. I hope everybody has a fantastic week, and if you celebrate Christmas, a magical, magical Christmas. And to all of you, I wish peace, peace, and more peace.